Okay. Hey guys, Lyra Links here. It's been a while since I've played Fate Grand Order, and I actually don't have a lot of battery life left on my phone, but I felt like plugging it in and actually doing something. I thought it would be nice just to do a video that is fun and also doesn't take too much out of me. Aw, man. Data update. I don't think so. Well, anyway, I guess that gives me a chance to talk for a second. I've just been working a lot. I feel like I say that in every single video, but I want to try to be, like, maybe a little bit more serious with this channel. And I have a tough time getting into routines and continuing to do stuff, but I want to try to get into a routine of doing videos, because when it's stuff like this, it only takes like 30 minutes out of my day or so, however long I feel like playing, and then I have content out. And I feel like it would be good to do like filler videos like that while I'm working more on ones that I actually take a little bit of time to edit, because I don't have the best hardware and I just end up using Movie Maker because I don't have all the money in the world to try to get a proper editing program, which is probably bad. So until I can do that, I just kind of work with what I have, which is a phone recorder and my laptop and phone cameras, and then edit with Windows Movie Maker. I have a makeup video that's on the way that I need to finish editing. And then I also have a lot of ideas that I've been wanting to do for a while, but I just sort of haven't gotten to it, which is unfortunate. I've wanted to talk more about Pokemon Sword and Shield, and I've been wanting to do a review of the Pokemon Adventures manga and where I'm at so far, like section it out and give my thoughts on each individual piece, but I don't know, whenever I have days off, I feel like I'm just so exhausted by that point that I don't really do much, and if possible, I want to just start being able to do more, because I think it'll be more fun for me and more beneficial to me, and this channel does mean something to me. The few commenters that I do get and stuff, they really mean a ton to me, and I want to be able to build up a little community of my own, and it'll be great. I'm glad that it's downloading faster now, because I don't really know what else to talk about until this starts. But yeah, sorry for the boring intro in this video. If there's another update next time, I just won't record it, but yeah. I always just feel like being honest and talking about what's going on, so whew. Hopefully, for once in my life, I can get into a decent routine and do what I want to do. It's been a while since I've picked this game up, so I'm not exactly sure how things will go. I hear music, but my screen's still black. Come on. Load, 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 load. I am the most impatient person in the world. There we go. Type Moon, Aniplex. Delightworks Inc. Here we go. Gonna dive right back into it. Still as beautiful as I remember. I feel like I've also been kind of inspired because I've been watching this channel. I believe her name is Oso Kawaii or something like that. I'm really sorry if I get that wrong, but she has these really hilarious Tomodachi life videos, and I feel like it would be fun to do more gaming and fun stuff like that. Alright, we're just gonna continue right along. Some quests are made up of multiple stages of quest progress. At the select support screen, you can choose a servant to support you in battle. Receiving support always allows you to earn friend points. There's Drake. Ooh, is she cute? Luca looks terrifying. Oh wait, so are these like other people with their servants? Ah, Altria. Bro. Yes. Please. Saber is my forever waifu. I have like 2 figures of her and plushies and other merch. I love her so much. And it's funny because all of my friends rip on me for liking her. Stop. Before we start exploring the city, Lyra, isn't there something you want to say to me? No, nothing in particular. Yeah, nothing in particular. Those options seem basically the same. I don't really have anything in particular to say. You're not very smart, are you? Remember what happened in the command room? Senpai, it's probably about when you dozed off in the command room. It'll come back to you if you focus. That was, you know. I know what now? I don't think I know anything. We made it in time. Senpai, your number is a single digit in the front row. Please take any available seat in the front row, right in front of the director. What a bad luck. Bro, how long does it take to, like, proofread to make sure that there aren't these little mistakes? Let's cut the chit-chat. It's about to start. Forgive me if I forget these voices that I did for them after, like, so long of not playing. Not quite on time, but it looks like everybody's here. Welcome to Special Organization Chaldea. I'm the director, Olga Marie Animosphere. I'm also very bad at pronouncing all these names and things. You have been selected or discovered from each nation for your rare talents. By talent, I mean your aptitude for spiritrons, people with magical circuits capable of becoming masters. I'm sure you can't even imagine it, but be sure to keep this in mind. You are about to be reborn as cutting-edge mages in an unprecedented fusion of magecraft and science. That said, although all of you possess special talents, none of you are special. What? Hold on, if they all have special talents, then how are none of them special? Understand that you're all inexperienced rookies, standing at the same starting point. Okay. That doesn't make them exactly the same. In particular, the mages sent from the association still seem to be acting like students. Fix that immediately. Bro, you can only act your age. Yikes, she expects a lot. I can see why nobody's really a big fan of the director and they're kind of scared of her. Chaldea is my domain. Family heritage and personal achievements have no meaning here. Always remember that my orders are absolute. My position is completely different from yours. I won't allow arguments. You're all mere tools to protect humanity, nothing more. That's pretty harsh. What's that commotion? Didn't I just tell you that I won't allow any arguments? Maybe I'll turn up the sound a little, I can hardly hear. I just always get worried because sometimes it overshadows my own voice, and I don't like that. You there, the one who came in late. Do you have a problem with what I just said? Actually, Bish, yes I do. Yes, yawn, please yawn. Am I seeing this right? Maybe my eyes are playing tricks on me. Sleeping while standing. No way, right? Not in a million years. Hey, I didn't sign up for this. We're experts who were summoned here because of our skills. We came all this way on your insistence. Absolute obedience? That's ridiculous. She's right, you're way overstepping. Lineage is the most important asset for a mage. How can you brush it off? Ooh, nobody likes what you got to say. Quiet, no talking. That's why I say you're still acting like students. I'm only telling you what's going on right now. If you don't like it, leave Chaldea at once. Not that there are flights to send you home. Though if you're ready to trek down a snowy mountain 6,000 meters above sea level, that would be commendable. Very good. Nobody's dropped out. Seriously, don't make me waste my time on such matters. I wish you'd realize that's how dire no, humanity's situation is now. Look, she is a good example. No argument, no opinion. Good and obedient. Now then, back to the topic. Are you listening? Today is... Is this where things went haywire?
Do you remember now, Senpai?
Vaguely, I guess, or in a way. I mean, vaguely, because we were kind of like half asleep through all of that. Remembered? You weren't really listening after all, were you? Honestly, sit yourself down. How could you come to a singularity not knowing the situation or your mission? I'm going to have to explain it to you again. Listen up. We had Chaldea.
No one cares. Director, save that for later. Enemies are incoming.
Alright, good timing. Let's go, Mash. Hey, come back here. Listen to what I have to say. I don't really care, and I hope you get character development so that you're not such a piece of work later. Ay, ay, ay. Seems like there's a lot of story to this. I really like a good story, but I feel like at the same time I haven't even gotten a good feel for how the gameplay is supposed to go. Come on, loading screen. I didn't know I could change these tips. Okay. Effective against sabers and weak to lancers. Interesting. Come on, come on, come on. I haven't been able to play in so long. There we go. Battle 1 of 2. Alright. Let's see. So I guess Mash should probably go first. Alright, we gonna attack. I guess I'll just go with my girls in this one order. Alright. That was pretty easy. When do I have to start strategizing? That's when I'm really gonna get my ass handed to me. Alright, let's go with my girl Saber first, and then Mash, and this seductress right here. Alright. So obviously I don't think it would be too hard to begin with. So that's nice. Sweet. Hey! My master level's going up. Still not level 2 yet. Send a friend request to the player who supported you? Not right now. I do not need to have any friends in Fate Grand Order at this time. Oh man, the loading does take forever. I mean, there's a lot going on, but still. Phew. Good work, Mash Curie Light. Now I can pick up where I left off.
Resume? You mean there's more, Director?
Why, certainly. Lyra, don't tell me you forgot already. I'm only halfway through. In fact, it's the latter half that's important. Make yourself remember. Make yourself remember. What a piece of work. That's literally what I said earlier. No, don't be like that. Director's ramblings can be useful, Lyra. Why were you master candidates summoned to Chaldea? This will explain that. Oh, fine. If the hot doctor says it, then I guess. Listen up. Today of all days, we at Chaldea will achieve something that will be written in history. I keep getting messages while I'm trying to do the game. And I missed what you said, oh no! The science of learning, the invention of religion, the acquisition of navigation, the focus of communication, the voyage into space. Our legacy will be on par with the pioneers of the stars. No, it will surpass them. Rather than expanding civilization, we will be the hands of God protecting it. Stabilizing human history, we will transform the future into a solid resolution. The principles of mankind, in other words, to ensure the continuation of humanity. That is Chaldea's, and now your only and absolute purpose. So, humanity's on the brink of disaster? I still don't quite understand why that is, if I missed something from earlier, if it's not explained yet. Chaldea has achieved many results to date. The development of observation cyber demon, Laplace, I don't know if that's right. The global environment model Chaldea's. The completion of the near future observation Lens Shiva. The heroic spirit summoning system Fate. And the launch of the Spiritron calculation engine, Trismegistus. You know, the doctor said this was important, but I'm not going to remember any of those overly complicated names. With these technologies, we at Chaldea have observed humanity's progress 100 years into the future. We do not predict the future, but observe it. Like many who observed celestial bodies, Chaldea has been observing the future. Whatever it sees, our job has been to ensure that humanity will survive 100 years into the future. Look up. That is Chaldea's proudest achievement. Created with advanced magical theories, the global environmental model, our Chaldeas. Planets have been defined as beings with souls. We copied them into this miniature Earth. Because of the difference in scale, we are unable to read each single human mind. But whatever's on the surface, the city's lights that can be seen on land, can be observed through Shiva. Currently, it's been set to reflect the Earth 100 years from now. Chaldeas may very well be the future of Earth itself. As long as the light of civilization shines within Chaldeas, we can guarantee humans will exist a century further. As long as there's light, people will live in cities and serve as proof of civilization's survival. But, Lev, could you normalize Shiva's polarization angle? That is the current state. Starting 6 months ago, Chaldeas changed color, and it's become difficult to observe the future. The light of civilization, our beacon till now, has become largely unobservable to us. I mean, that sucks. The right response. Good to see you've got some sense. That's right. The lack of light means that civilization has become extinct. This was considered highly classified, but you have the right to know. Our observations indicate that the light of humanity is only visible up to the year 2018. Cool. Well, we're already past that. After all these game updates, you don't think you could have a little bit of a year update? In other words, we've proved that humanity will become extinct in that year. Obviously, this future is not possible. It cannot happen, and physically speaking, is impossible. There's neither an economic collapse nor some sudden seismic event. We can't explain how humanity would suddenly just disappear. Over the past 6 months, we found the cause of this strange phenomenon, the disappearance of the future. If the reason is not in the present, then it is in the past. Using Laplace and the Trismegistus, we've reviewed all data for the past 2,000 years. We tried to find something that didn't exist in history, or was on Earth until this point in time. As a result, we finally found something new. It's this. Spatial Singularity F, a city in the Japanese countryside in 2004. I'm already getting kind of bored of the explanation. We discovered an unobservable zone that did not exist in history up to the year 2017. Chaldea hypothesizes that this is the cause for humanity's Ha! Humanity's extinction. I can't even talk anymore. You've said so many things I don't understand. We proposed the race shift experiment to the UN and received approval. The race shift process transforms a human into spiritrons, sending them into the past and allowing them to alter it. Simply put, it's time travel, but not everyone can do it. Only people with exceptional magical circuits and the ability to become a master can be transformed. Now, I'm sure that cleared things up. Your task is the investigation of Singularity F. You'll travel 14 years into the past, find Singularity F, and destroy it. We are now entering unknown territory. There's no telling what you might find there. But you've been selected from among people all over the world. You can do this, and we have high expectations for you. The higher-ups want to know the cause of this immediately. We don't have time to waste. We'll be performing the first race shift experiment in an hour. I'm sure you've all had enough training. For the first experiment, we'll send Team A, the top 8 scorers, to Singularity F. I haven't told the later groups, but they're master candidates who have been chosen from Chaldea. Team A has been active for a month now. You can call them trained warriors. Team A will go on ahead and establish a base camp at Singularity F, guaranteeing your safety. Teams B and below will monitor their situation and prepare for the next experiment. Let's register your information with the Klein coffins, the arcs that will send you to the past as spiritrons. There's one for each person, and there are no spares. Be very careful with them. Teams B through D will be on standby in case of trouble with Team A. Blah blah blah, everyone's in an uproar. What are you doing? I told you what you have to do. You were brought here as a potential master. You're practically a soldier now. You will obey orders and be ready for a fight. Do not make me repeat myself. Or do you have more questions? Hey you, the one who is late. Quit calling me out like that. You look confused. I'll give you the chance to ask one question. Is it safe to change the past? I guess I'd go with. Does the word singularity mean nothing to you? The singularity we found doesn't exist in any of our observation records. It's like a hole that just appeared out of nowhere. The hole itself is cut off from the proper temporal axis. The 2004 singularity exists apart from the past and future. There's no need to connect it to our present. It's more stable than regular time travel, and whatever happens, the timeline can still repair itself. Okay, you could just say that it's safe. I don't need this long-ass explanation. Singularity F is like a tiny stain on the dress that is human history. It ruins beauty just by its presence. Your job is to extract it. That's what will return humanity to its proper, observed course of history. What is the Association thinking, sending me someone who doesn't know basic space-time theory? Sorry, I'm just a weeb. So, I don't think you really need me here. I told them this plan was a grand order. The highest possible duty in the world of magecraft. Oh, there we go. A reference to the game's name. It had to be somewhere. Well, it doesn't matter. What team are you with? Show me your ID. What? You're in the wrong spot. A civilian, and with no combat or training experience? Chaldea is much too important to be wasting valuable slots on people like you. Lev Linor. I'm right here, Director. Why the yelling? Is there a problem? There are problems everywhere. Just get this amateur out of my sight. Typical story. The average person who nobody thinks is going to be capable of anything is going to save the day. Oh, so that's it? Director, she is a chosen master candidate. Sure, they lack experience, but it's inappropriate to be that rude. Having an inexperienced amateur here is a problem. What if something happens to my Chaldeas? Let Romani handle this. At least get some basic training in. I don't think she likes you. Alright, orders are orders. At least the feeling is mutual. I don't care for this character at all so far. Mash, show Lyra their room.
Alright, understood. I just need to take Senpai to their room, right?
Why do you need to ask that? Like, That's what he just said. Yes, thanks. I'm busy with the ray shift experiment and can't. Don't worry, this experiment will be over in 2 hours. I'll drop by your room then.
Thank you.
At least you're nice. No need to thank me. You're really lucky after all.
Come this way. I'll show you to your room. And that's how you were removed from the command room, remember?
Got it. You look quiet, but you've got some nerve, don't you? Anyway, do you finally remember how much of a mess you made at that critical moment? Director Marie, I think that's going a little too far.
Thank you, Doctor, for defending me.
Like hell it is. Thanks to the time I wasted on your question, I didn't have time to change.
You weren't planning to dive, so I'm not sure you needed your suit.
I did. I most certainly did. I had a special Mystic code made for this mission. Jeez, I didn't even get to wear it once. Well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, you understand your responsibilities and duties as a master candidate now, right? You've asked me this several times, yes. Very well, Lyra. I'm ordering you to be my bodyguard. Work hard. Are you trying to be someone you're not? Hell yes. This is who I am. I was just in a hurry back there. Once we get back to Chaldea, you're in for it. I really couldn't care less, because by then you'll see that I have proven my worth to you. You'll get character development. I'll be more developed. It's how story works.
Good to see you two are getting along. Let's move before enemies show up.
How long is the story gonna go on for? There's so much story that I never get into gameplay, and then it just feels like it takes so long that I just kind of want to end it. It would be a different story if there was more action going on and I could just get into it, but here we go. I'll end it here for now. I've only gotten to section 3, but that's what happens when there's so much story going on. What is all of this? Exchange ticket? Okay. Okay. Fantastic. So I just received them all. Receive everything. Please. Let's get it all done in one go. So, like, how do I use this one? Scale up in a second. Sure. What does it mean if I exchange these? Yeah, I don't really understand it, but alright. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video for now. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll be able to get more content out soon. We can get past the story and into the good part of it. And I would love to see you in another video. Bye. If I can